Hey guys, NCS Fan 001 here, welcoming you to the road to my 115th Platinum Trophy. The irony is the game that I'm playing for it, which is Call of Duty Black Ops 1. How ironic, given that Element 115 is so important in the series. There we go, volume down. Alright, so, today's game, like I said, it is Call of Duty Black Ops 1. This game turned out to be a lot easier than I was expecting to platinum. Now, I never thought I was actually going to go in and platinum it. And the reason being, I was having a lot of issues like a trophy not popping early on and like glitches and lag with the campaign and everything. So I was having problems with it, and that's why I never really thought I'd actually get to platinum the game. But even with that, I have gotten back in and... Oh crap, I actually need to throw a grenade first. There we go. But I actually managed to go in and platinum the game now, which I am extremely happy about. The collector and the platinum. Woo! Yeah, I never thought I would actually manage to platinum this game, but I just did, and the campaign wasn't as difficult as I initially expected, which was very, very nice. The campaign really wasn't all that challenging on Veteran. There were only a few really tough spots, like the vehicle section at the end of Vorkuta. Okay, now I'm back. So yeah, I have to cut it off when it does that because for some reason it just like has a problem there with the Elgato. I don't know exactly what the problem is. But let's look at the trophy collection. I do not have the 100% for this game. I'm not really even close to it at the moment because I haven't done anything in the second or third DLC. I don't even own the third DLC. I literally just bought the second one a couple weeks ago and I haven't even bought the third one. And I have Moon, but I haven't made any progress in Moon yet, unfortunately. I made like one trophy out of the 6. So I still have to go back and finish up the second, third, and fourth DLCs. I do have intentions to at least finish up the second one because the Easter egg isn't as brutal. And hopefully the fourth one as well. I don't know about the third one because that Easter egg is like the hardest of all of them. But anyway, Black Ops 1, 80% for the Platinum. So when we look at the list, we have this one, you got Takedown Castle with a Headshot. I can't remember if that's missable or not, but it's easy. That one's story. That one isn't too bad. That one is easy. That one's easy in story. That one's story. That one's story. That one's pretty easy, actually. I usually take like 7. That one's story. That one is pretty easy. You're almost guaranteed to get it. That one's extremely easy. I think that one is technically story, almost. That's story. That's really easy. That's pretty easy. I think that actually is story. I'm not sure if you can do it any other way. That one's easy. That one's story. That one can be a little bit tricky because there are quite a few items that you have to hit, but as long as you follow a guide, you'll be okay. That one's story. That one is pretty easy, but it is missable to a degree to where if you miss it, you'll have to replay that part of the mission. That one I actually did by accident on my veteran playthrough, although I had already gotten it 5 years ago, but it's not too difficult. This one is actually not too difficult either because you can do it on recruit. That one you have to find one of the flamethrower attachment weapons, but I think it is an infinite spawn point, so it's not terrible. That's the only other veteran in mission specific trophy, and it's not horribly difficult. It is kind of difficult. It might take a few tries. Story, that one is a little bit luck based as to whether or not you can manage to get it. That one is pretty challenging to a degree. Unless you're doing it on recruit, it's not too bad, but that one can be tough because that's when you don't actually heal. Crack the code, that's story. That one's pretty easy. That one is, of course, story. This is the one I just got for completing it on Hardened or Veteran. That one's pretty easy. That one's pretty easy. That one's pretty easy. Then you've got your various veteran difficulty trophies. Like I said, there's only a few really difficult spots. The only mission that is actually legitimately difficult is Rebirth, because it has a lot of difficult parts to it. Find all the intel, just follow a guide. That one's multiplayer. That one's multiplayer. That one's multiplayer, but none of them are difficult. We have the 4 main zombies trophies. This one I got earlier today. This one I got yesterday and was actually pretty easy. This one I got a few days ago. It was also quite simple. This one is, let's see, yeah, that one's the last one I got. It's not actually that difficult. I was saving it for last. Then you have a couple for the other special like zombies modes and stuff. None of these are really difficult though. And then you come to the DLCs. I actually did complete the first DLC, but then I still have the entire second and third DLCs to do, and then I've only ever gotten the hacking trophy for Moon. So, with that, guys, that's 115 platinums. Level 31, 81%, 6,566 total trophies, 115 platinums, 591 golds, 1,625 silvers, 4,235 bronzes. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so glad to be done with that, though I'm still going to go back in and play the other DLCs and try to get the trophies done in those eventually. But for now, that's it for Black Ops 1. I don't know what my next platinum will be, but I will see you guys for it whenever it happens.